All right, thanks for checking in with your evening weather update. Sure hope you had a great Tuesday. We had quite a bit of sunshine at times during the day. We had plenty of clouds during the day. We had some decent amount of rain during the day as well. Now, we did have high temperatures topping out in the upper 70s to even low 80s, so continuing to trend below average. Our average high for this time of year in Knoxville is now 86 degrees. And remember, it's going to come down pretty quickly heading into the fall months. The pattern really hasn't changed much. Of course, hasn't changed at all during the day today, but we still have that northwesterly flow thanks to that low pressure to our north. That's bringing in some activity from the west, and that's what's still heading our way through the evening and overnight hours. So there's a batch of moisture to our north and northwest starting to work its way coming in out of southern Kentucky, southeastern Kentucky, and that's going to continue to slide our way. So do anticipate some showers and some thunderstorms, and the National Weather Service has already added special weather statements to some of these storms across the northern plateau from Fentress to Scott and Morgan County. So some pretty hefty thunderstorms that are working their way on through that are going to put down locally heavy rainfall. And we've seen some decent rain in some locations already today, but generally speaking, we haven't had a whole lot. But as we progress through the overnight hours, that's when, well, a little bit more activity is going to be heading our way. That's a live view from about 5:30 this evening up across Klingman's Dome. 58 degrees up there, so definitely chilly for sure. The clouds will continue to fill in. Now, we're still not done with the rain chances. They're going to ramp up as we get into our Wednesday and Thursday as the cold front swings through, and it's not totally dry for the upcoming weekend. I'll explain details with your 7-day coming up right after this.
Fall officially begins this month, so prepare for the season ahead and stay comfortable with expert HVAC repairs, replacements, and maintenance from Pipe Wrench. We make it easy with free on-site estimates for replacements and free second opinions on repairs. So call or book online today at pipewrench.com.
All right, temperatures here about the 6 o'clock hour are hovering in the 70s and 80s, a little bit cooler across the plateau where we have those showers and thunderstorms starting to roll their way on in. Again, make sure you track them if you have outdoor plans here this evening. Temperatures have been a little bit warmer in most locations than what we were yesterday at the 6 o'clock hour. 77 degrees, dropping down to 68 degrees by 10 o'clock here tonight. Again, some showers and thunderstorms will roll on through. Here's your latest future cast. Picking up on that activity to our north and northwest, it is going to continue to slide its way east and southeast. Not everybody's going to get the rain, but some pretty healthy thunderstorms are still possible. Sun's going down, and so we still may have some lingering showers even by sunrise on Wednesday morning. So something to kind of keep in mind. I'll have a live weather update at 7:30. And of course, all East Tennessee weather platforms will be updated between 5 and 7 o'clock in the morning. So some decent rain is still the potential through the evening and early overnight hours, all the way through the sunrise hour on Wednesday. Now, Wednesday morning low temperatures will be in the 50s and 60s, so that hasn't really changed much in the last few days. Forecast high temperatures will be back into the 70s, but I don't think we're going to have a ton of rain on Wednesday. We'll start off with some scattered showers. We'll probably see some scattered showers throughout the day, but I think it's going to be like today. We're going to have quite a bit of sunshine during the afternoon with a few passing showers before the day is over. All right, so we're not going to deal with much of a heat index until we get into our Friday. That's going to come up just a little bit more thanks to the higher humidity and a little bit hotter weather. Let me show you the big picture. We pick up our timeline here Wednesday evening, and here comes our next cold front. Now, the cold front's going to be sliding its way into the area as we get into our Thursday. So Wednesday, we're not talking about a ton of activity. There's Thursday morning. Thursday, we're likely to get a little bit more activity to drive its way through the area. So I'm starting to elevate those rain chances as we get into our Thursday, thanks to that frontal boundary. But notice to our north and west, there's another cold front on the way. And this cold front is actually starting to advertise some scattered showers and thunderstorms as we get into our Saturday. Friday is likely to be on the drier side as cold front number 2 comes our way. Here's Friday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll stop the clock here at 7. It's going to be just off to our north and west. As it slides in on Saturday, it's probably going to spark off some showers. And of course, I know we got a football game at 3:30 at Neyland Stadium against ETSU, and so we'll have to watch this as we progress through the week. It's only Tuesday, so we got plenty of time, but we could see some very beneficial rain around the area, which we desperately need. Here's your 7-day forecast. We're going to actually warm up a little bit as we get into our Friday back to 85 degrees, so more average weather. Cold front 2 comes through. That drops our temperatures to below average once again, and those morning lows will be a lot more comfortable back down into the 40s and the 50s. So not a bad weather pattern on the way. We do need the rain, so it would be nice to get some beneficial rain. Again, watch the showers and thunderstorms this evening. Track them with the interactive radar using the East Tennessee weather app. It's going to be a great tool giving you a future cast of 2 hours based on what's going on out there right now. Have a great night.